Hi, my name is Christian Quiambao and I served at junior high camp. I didn't have a lot of expectations coming into junior high camp at FCBC because I really didn't have quite a role. I was mainly expecting to be supporting Tim Lee while he was speaking for junior high, but I think that God moved in a way that I was able to bring how I'm naturally capable of serving and how I'm naturally capable of serving God, and to bring it to the camp in my own little ways by serving the kids and the staff in any way that I could. And yeah, hopefully it glorified God. I think that throughout this week, I learned to embrace the way God made me in order to be able to serve Him fully. There was a lot of expectations, or I felt like there was a lot of expectations about me coming here that I didn't realize were there, because some of the kids kind of knew who I was, and I was hoping that I'd be able to break whatever expectations they had for what type of person I was, and be able to see myself for who I am, I guess, and really see that I'm really just a servant of God, or trying to serve God with all I am, and hopefully that helped to minister to them in some way. I think my favorite moment from this week was probably the second morning that I woke up. There was a bunch of guys from junior high that would wake up every morning and go running with me. And the first day it was just one guy, and it was Clement, and it was really awesome to just be able to share with him. But the second time they came out, we started stretching, and one of the guys asked if I would open in prayer, because they really wanted to start and end every day with prayer and meeting with the Lord. And I just felt really, I guess, just blessed and honored to be able to take part of that, and to just really be a part of that growth that they had this week, and that earnestness to be able to just push themselves to seek the Lord in every part of their day. And yeah, so that was really, I think that was really a highlight, just to be able to share in that moment in that morning, to just be with God with those guys and just really be in that place. I think this goes along with the other question about what my expectations for this week were. I think that going into life, we have a lot of expectations about who we are and how we're going to react to certain situations, and throughout this week, I think that God just really proved His faithfulness. Throughout every single day, I was on a mountain with a bunch of people that I didn't know, and yet God still was able to use it to speak to parts of my life that were off the mountain, with people, with parts of my life that they weren't a part of, but were able to help me deal with. And I think that was just a really great part of this week. My answer to the campers would probably just be to really not be shy about pursuing their faith with God, because just as they have one another and they're always there for each other, and that's a huge blessing, I think, with FCBC and the way that you guys run your camp. God is also earnestly seeking and pursuing you guys in every part of your life, and whether you're at FCBC or whether you are off the mountain, whether you feel God's there or not, He's always going to be there. And to remember that, and to really embrace your community, and to embrace one another and remind each other of that, I think is probably the biggest thing that I can remind them of. And you know, these messages are going to come and go. Good and bad worship is going to come and go, but worship and applying what you learn in those messages and supporting one another is something that's going to keep you walking consistently and looking towards the Lord from this point on.